All right, guys, cool. Let's get started. So find your weights somewhere nearby. We're not going to use them right away. We'll start with those stretches. So you'll open your knees, cross the ankles, sit up tall, hands on your knees, and just start with the neck. Drop your chin, roll it back, right ear to right shoulder, left ear to left shoulder. Try to keep the shoulders relaxed as you do this. Kind of amazing, like just how rolling your neck really feels kind of intense, at least for me. And then just switch it up, getting some things to stretch, maybe crack. And then maybe just one more. And then nice and tall through the crown of your head. Let's go for those twisting stretches. So we're gonna take our left hand to our right knee. Right fingertips can come behind you. You'll sit up really nice and tall through the crown of your head. Pull your low belly in and up. And then on your exhale, try to twist to look back behind you. And then again, you'll take an inhale to sit up tall. You'll exhale to twist deeper. And then just one more. Inhale to sit up tall. Exhale to twist a little deeper. And then you'll come back to center. Right hand to left knee, left fingertips behind you, sit up tall, pull the low belly in and up, take an inhale, and then exhale, twist. Two more breaths. Inhale to sit tall, exhale to twist a little deeper. One more. Inhale, sit up tall, melt the shoulders down the back, exhale, twist. And come back to center. Let's do right palm on the mat, left arm up. You're gonna take that big side bend all the way up and over. Your right forearm can come down to the mat. Just hang out here for the first one. Try to bring that left arm a little closer to your left ear, and then anchor your left hip heavy. And then inhale on the way up, and then a nice big exhale. Left palm to the mat, left forearm to the mat, right arm all the way overhead. And just hang out, reach for your right middle finger, anchor your right hip heavy. And then let's just do that one more time to both sides. Nice big stretch up and over to the right. And then inhale up, nice big stretch over to the left. Good. And then come all the way up to tall. All right. Hopefully we're feeling a little stretched out. Grab your weights. We'll come to seated to start. Let's bring your big toes right to the front edge of your mat. So you'll have a generous bend in your knees. You'll sit up really nice and tall on top of the booty bones. Stretch your arms out. Weights or no weights, your choice. I'm gonna start weights. Lift your ribs up away from your hips. Pull your belly button in and up. And then we'll start with that tuck of the tail. So you'll scoop your tail underneath you and just start to roll your lower back down to the mat. You'll find like a kind of like a halfway point. Just pause. Find a deep crease at your breastbone. So thinking of kind of creating almost like more wrinkles in your shirt. And now try to pull your two frontal hip bones, pull them into your body a little bit deeper. So you get your tailbone to kind of roll into the mat a little bit more. And then you'll crease right at that breastbone to peel all the way back up to tall. And then again, inhale at the top, exhale, tuck and roll down. You'll pull the hip bones in. You'll try to get a deep crease, a deep scoop of your lower abs. Draw the low belly in deeper, deeper, deeper. Take a nice big inhale at the bottom. And then exhale, peel back up, keeping those arms lifted. One more just like this. Tuck to roll it down. Deep scoop of the low belly. Maybe stay here and just scoop a little deeper. Low abs scooping in, ribs closing, connecting. Almost like you're trying to take your two lowest rib points to touch your two highest hip points, right? And then inhale, exhale, peel it all the way up with control. Try to keep those arms up. And then here we go. Tuck and roll it down. We'll get that deep scoop of the low belly. Now we're gonna pause here and hold it here. Let's turn the palms in towards one another. We'll slightly bend the elbows out to the sides, and then we'll just open the arms out and close the arms in. Open the arms out, deep pull in the low abs, and then we'll close the arms in. So you'll notice as your arms go pretty far out, you'll start to get almost like a little bit off balance here. We definitely need way more of those lower abdominals pulling in as those arms go out to the sides. Just two more, guys. And exhale to the front with the arms. Last one, arms go out. And then exhale, arms come to the front, hold it, turn your palms down, peel all the way back up, try to keep those arms up. Shoulders should be feeling some heat. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, tuck and roll. Scoop from the low belly, deep scoop. Now turn your palms up. And we'll do a little bicep curl. And then we'll extend the arms. Bicep curl. And then extend. Now try to wrap your elbows in towards one another. Let's pretend we've got a yoga block right between the elbows, and we're kind of just holding on to that yoga block as we bicep curl. Looks good, guys. Let's do 3 more. 3, and then extend. Deeper scoop of the low abs. 2, and then extend. Last 1, and then extend. Hold it. Palms down. Peel all the way up. Try to keep those arms up. Last one, I promise. Sit up tall. Exhale, tuck and roll. Draw the low abs in deeper, deeper, deeper. Close and connect the front of your waistline. Now let's turn the palm. We're going to keep the palms down, actually. Little circles with your arms. Little circles. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse your circles. Can you melt your shoulders down your back a little bit? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep those arms up. Peel all the way up to the top, 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 top. Oh my gosh, arms are burning. Inhale. Exhale, roll all the way down with control to your mat. One bone at a time. Arms up to the ceiling. Whew. All right. Now from here, guys, let's take the arms down. We're going to keep the arms down. You can keep your hands in with your weights because we're going to move on pretty quickly after this. But push your palms, not your palms, I guess if the weights are there, push your arms down into the mat. So think like collarbone wide, backside of the shoulders pushing down, and then lift your legs up to tabletop. So we'll find knees right over hips. We'll find ankles down in line with knees. And now just find a cinching of your waistline tightly before we even move. Take a nice big inhale and breathe into the back of your ribs. And then on your exhale, knit your ribs down into your body and try to zipper from your belly button all the way up to your sternum. So you should feel a really nice intense engagement here, kind of hugging your spine. And now let's keep our head down and we're gonna go into marching. So tap your right toes down to the mat and then you'll pull your low belly in to lift your right leg. You'll tap your left toes down to the mat, pull from the low belly to lift your left leg. So just alternating legs. And now your foot doesn't actually have to touch the mat. That's just like a visual. We want to make sure, guys, that we're not dropping the ankle to our butt, right? But we are moving in a 90-degree bend. Sometimes my toes hit, sometimes they don't. I'm focusing more, guys, on what's happening in my back and my lower abs. So I want to make sure we're not arching that lower back and letting it lift off of the mat. So you only go as far as you feel like you can keep that really strong connection, that zipper from belly button to the sternum. Let's do 1 more on each side, right? And then the left. And lift. Bend your knees into your chest. You can take your hands up onto your shins. Just give yourself a little hug for a sec. And now we're gonna go into your frog. So we'll take the legs back to tabletop, but this time we'll do that frog position. So it'll be heels connected, toes apart, knees open about shoulder distance. And then lift your arms up with the weights to the ceiling. Yeah, good. All right, now from here, you'll take an inhale to prepare. On your exhale, you'll press your weights down, curl your head up, and extend your legs out to your 100 position, your 45-degree angle. Hold here, zipper and close that button from your belly button to your sternum. And now as you lower your head and lift your arms, you'll bend your knees back into tabletop. All right, again, we're gonna push the arms down, curl up, extend the legs. We're gonna pull the low belly in, bend the knees, lift the arms, lower the head. Good, just a few more like this. Thinking of like, imagine pushing your resistance band out through the arches of your feet. And then as you bend your knees, can you resist that imaginary resistance band? And then again, press into the tension, stretch the band through the arches of your feet as you reach out, pull your low belly in, and then bend your knees and lift your weights. Just 2 more, guys. We're gonna curl it up. We're gonna extend the legs, pull the low belly in. We're gonna bend the knees and lift the arms. You got it, 1 more. We're gonna curl up. And you guessed it, we're gonna stay up there for the 100. Hold it here. Pull your belly button in as your legs reach away. And now start to pump your arms down, down, down. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, if legs all the way out, guys, is not serving you, you can always bend the knees back to tabletop. If the weights are not serving you, you can drop the weights. We're trying to move our arms as vigorously as possible, even if we have the weights. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, breathe into the back of your ribs, and then exhale, knit the ribs together, scoop your low belly deeper. Inhale, breathe, and then exhale, maybe lower the legs a smidge. Inhale, breathe. Exhale, maybe lower the legs another smidge. Good, guys. You got 4 more. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 2 more. Low belly deeper. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhale. Low belly pulls in and up. And exhale. 2, 3, 4. Pause. Bend your knees into your chest. Pull up a little higher. And then lower your head. Whew. Feet down, legs long, right into your roll up. Flex at your ankles, arms go up. Inhale. Exhale with control. One bone at a time, heels up and off of the mat. Hollow out your center, reach, reach, reach. Pull your pinky toes back. Curl your tail onto the mat and roll all the way down with that same control. Again, inhale. Exhale, button the ribs. Try to crease over the rib cage. Middle of the back lifts. Then I peel over my pelvis. Then I can let my pelvis tilt forward. Hollow out your center. Lift your ribs up away from your hips, roll down. Try to get longer as you lower down. 2 more, inhale, exhale up. Chin up, shoulders up. Hollow out your center, reach, 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 reach. Capital letter C, guys. So I still want you to find some lift as you're curving forward. And then curl your tail and roll it down. Last one, inhale. Exhale, chin to chest, crease up and forward. Let's imagine reaching up and over a really tall beach ball on our lap. Reach, reach, reach. And as you roll down, curl the tail, wrap your shoulders underneath you. I should say armpits underneath you. Let your head hit. All right, let's keep those arms up right into our order, guys. Sticking with the order. Let's point your right toes. Let's turn your right leg out. And then lift your right leg straight up to the ceiling. As straight as you can get for your single leg circles. If you need to soften the knee, totally fine. Let's flex the bottom heel and activate the bottom leg. Now take your right leg, sweep it across the bottom, down, around, and up. So you can either do full circle or half. Across, down, around, and up. Across, down, around, and up. We're gonna stick with this pace today. 3, try to anchor the backside of that left hip heavy. 2, backside of the left hip heavy. Last one, hold it to the top. Curl your head, neck, and shoulders up. Hover the weights by your sides, or challenge, weights go right above your collarbone. That's a little harder. Your right leg's gonna go out to the side, down, then across your bottom leg and up. Pull the belly button, guys, away from your t-shirt. We got 4 more, across and up. 3 more, anchor the backside of that left hip into your mat. 2. Last one, reach through your toes, hold it up. Parallel your right knee, flex your right heel. Lower your arms down to hover, if you have them above you. Yeah, and I'll curl up a little deeper. And I'll hover your left heel. Hover your left heel off the mat, hold. Good, now switch your legs, scissor kicks 5. Switch 4, switch 3, switch 2, switch 1, hold it, lower your right heel. Lift your arms up, lower your head. Point your left toes. Turn your left knee out for that external rotation. Remember to keep the bottom leg active. Arms are just gonna reach up to the ceiling. Let's circle the left leg across the bottom thigh. Circle it down, around, and up. Across, down, around, and up. Now keep that right hip anchored, guys, into the mat, right? So not so much about how big your circle is, more about how stable your pelvis is while your leg challenges that. 1 more, hold it up. Curl your head, neck, and shoulders up. Maybe hover the weights or lift them up above your collarbone. Ooh, tough. Curl up a little deeper. Reverse the circle. Out, across, and up. 5 more. Out, down, across, and up. Reach out of your toes. Reach out of your hip on that left side. Can you lengthen your left hip away from your left rib? We got 2. Last one. Hold it here. Parallel your left knee. Flex your left heel. Hover your right. Bring those arms down. 5 more scissor kicks. Switch 5. Switch 4. Low belly in. 3, 2, 1. Lower the left leg. Lower the right leg. Stay curled up. Lift your arms to the ceiling. Stay curled up. And then peel all the way up. Ooh, for that final roll up. Drop your head, round your spine, C-curve your spine, pull the ribs into your body, lift your belly button in and up, and then stack yourself up to tall. Good. All right, let's ditch the weights for a hot second. Right into your rolling like a ball, scoot your bum forward, pull your heels close to your booty, heels connected, toes apart in your Pilates stance. Wrap all 10 fingers around the front of your shins. Now draw your low belly back and float your heels. Now in this floating position, we are going for that C curve in the spine, but we're trying to lift to that capital letter C. So always thinking not just rounding, but lifting in our rounded shape. And now rock back to the tips of your shoulder blades. Exhale, rock up. Woo! Every time, guys. Every time. Inhale back. Exhale up. One for me. Ooh! Those lower abs. Rock back, draw the low belly back. Lift up and over the waistline. Ooh, that was better. Try 2 more. Last one, and you're gonna hover. Ooh, hold it here. Now let's see if we can take our legs to tabletop. Keep a hold of your ankles though. Yeah, legs to tabletop. Now stretch your right leg straight. Good, bend it in. Stretch your left leg straight. Yep, just a little stretch, bend it in. Now see if you can stretch both legs straight, hands right around your calves, arms straight, legs straight. We're gonna try open leg rocker and rock back like this. If you're like, that's not gonna happen, Kelly, bend your knees and take your hands right behind your thighs, elbows wide. So you have options. Here we go. We're gonna drop the chin, C-curve the spine, rock it back to the tips of the shoulder blades, let the hips lift, rock it forward, push your legs down into your palms. Yeah, draw your low belly back. You're gonna stay round in that shape. You'll roll your spine back up and lift your heart at the top. That's the trick, is kind of lifting your sternum. Yes, Andre, I saw that. Rock back, lift up, lift your heart. Good, try 2 more, guys. Drop your chin, rock back. Lift your heart. You can always grab behind the thighs. Last one. Hold it here. Zipper your legs together. Hands come off for our teaser. Just a hold. Heels connected, toes apart. No lower lifts. No rolling the spine down. Just a hold. Lift your arms up, guys, in the same angle as your legs. And now turn your toes out. Turn your inner thighs up to the ceiling. Pull your low belly in and lift your sternum up. Now let's pretend that string is at the front of your head again. So you're being pulled up to the ceiling. Good. Now slowly imagine that string pulling you up, but you start to pull from your low abs to roll your spine down. So you're fighting the pull of that string at the front of your head. Roll all the way down to the mat and bend your knees in. Whew. All right. Right into your ab series. Pick up your weights. And let's keep our knees into our chest. I'm going to hover the weights or take the weights down by your sides to start. And again, you guys, you don't have to use weights, just an option. Inhale. Exhale, curl it up to the tips of the shoulder blades. Reach your weights pretty far away from you, like you're trying to reach them to the edge of the mat. Send your right leg out for your single leg stretch. Just hold. If you don't have weights, guys, you can always do a light touch with your fingertips on your left shin. Now move your left knee away from you a little bit. So you really feel the tailbone kind of press heavy into your mat. And then switch your legs. And then switch. And then switch. And then switch. Now I want you to think of your waistline on the side of the leg that's going out away from you, right? Oftentimes we think about the knee coming in. Think about the side that's going out. And as it goes out, draw the low abs on that particular side in a little deeper, in a little deeper. We got 3, 2, 1, 1. Bend both knees in. If you need a quick break, you lower your head. Otherwise, stay up with me. We're gonna take legs to tabletop. Squeeze your inner thighs, point your toes. Lift your arms to the ceiling. I know. This is gonna be quick. I'm already shaking. You're gonna send your right leg down halfway, left arm halfway back. And then we're gonna pull everything back to center. These are tough. Left knee's gonna go halfway, right arm's gonna go halfway back. Pull from your center cord, zipper from belly button to sternum to bring everything back to center. Right leg and left arm. Pull back to center. Left leg and right arm. Curl up a little deeper. Keep your gaze forward at the top of your knees and pull everything back up. Pull the belly deeper as the right knee goes away, left arm goes back. Everything back to center. One more. Left knee, right arm. Reach away. Exhale, pull back to center. Bend your knees in, lower your head. Whew, so that's just like a little warm up for your double leg stretch. Zip your knees together, point your toes. Inhale. Exhale, curl it up. Now we go for the full double leg stretch, guys. Both legs go out, arms go back by the ears. Carve your weights around your arms around, bend your knees in. Inhale out. Exhale, around and in. Inhale out. Exhale, around and in. Now legs only go as low as you can keep those abdominals pulling in. If you feel like you can challenge that, legs go lower. 2 more. Inhale out. Exhale in. Last one. Inhale out. Exhale in. Lower your head. Rock the head side to side. My neck is feeling tight today, so I'm going to take these breaks and lower my head. You guys absolutely can challenge yourself by not lowering the head. All right, we're going to inhale. Exhale, curl your head up if it's not already. Hover your weights by your sides. Let's send the legs up to the ceiling. Let's flex through our heels. So heels reach up, but tailbone presses into the mat. And then I'm going to curl up deeper and reach my weights further past my booty. Now send your left leg halfway down. Hold it still. Pull your right leg towards your thighs. In, switch, and pull in, switch, in, switch, in. Good. Now I want you to think about the leg that's coming in towards you and the leg that's going away from you. So leg that's going away from you tries to stay absolutely still while the belly button pulses the leg that's coming towards you. So don't think of it so much as the leg kicking. Think of it as the abdominal scooping in. In. Let's do 3. Flex through the heel 3. Reach through the heel 2. And 2. Last set. 1 and 1. Good. Bend your knees in. Lower your head. Whew. All right, guys. Weights are going to stay in the hands. We're going to hover the weights by the sides. Curl your head, neck, and shoulders up. Let's do legs up to the ceiling. Let's do heels connected, toes apart. You're going to try to get your legs as straight as possible. Soft bend in your knees is totally fine. We're going to curl up deeper. Keep your chin away from chest. Gently lower your legs for your traditional lower lift. Exhale, lift. Right up to the ceiling. Inhale, legs lower. Low belly pulls in. Exhale, legs lift. Just one more like this. Legs lower. Low belly pulls in, legs lift. Hold. Curl up a little deeper. Open your collarbone a little wider. And now as we lower, we're going to crisscross the ankles. Cross, 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 zip together and lift. Again, cross, 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 zip your heels to lift. 2 more. Cross, 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 zip together, lift. Last one. Cross, 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 zip together, lift. Bend your knees, lower your head. Maybe rock the head side to side. All right, we're gonna add one on today. New challenge. Arms down by your sides. Legs up to your ceiling, as straight as you can get. Totally fine if you need that softness to your knees. Curl your head, neck, and shoulders up. Reach your weights out in front of you. And then just try to reach your weights for your toes and lower down. Reach for your toes and lower down. So it's just like a little crunch up, little crunch up, little crunch up. Now as you keep going, maybe lower the legs a little bit away from you. Little crunch up, little crunch up. Maybe lower 2 more inches, little crunch up, little crunch up. 2 more. Crunch up, crunch up. Bend your knees, lower your head. Whew. All right, guys, crisscross. Last one today. Arms down, inhale. Exhale, curl it up, head, neck, and shoulders. Twist your right knee, extend your left leg out. We're gonna frame the knee with our weights, and we're gonna lift our arms a little higher. And then we're gonna try to keep the arms high, switch to the other side. You'll frame your left knee. Now pull your left knee across your body towards your right armpit. And then you'll switch to the right. And then switch, frame the knee. And then switch, and then switch. So here we go, guys, keep going. Want you to see if you can get off your shoulders and keep those arms pretty high, pretty high, pretty high. Good, twist, twist, twist. We got 3, scoop the low belly in. 2, 2, 1, 1. Bend your knees in, lower your head. Good work, guys. One final roll up to see how we did with those ab exercises. Legs long, flex the feet, arms up. Always hard after the ab series. Inhale. Exhale, peel your chin up. Crease forward. Oh, pull the low belly in a little deeper through that center to peel up that time. Drop your head and then stack up tall. All right, we're gonna stay seated right where we are. I'm gonna take a little sip of water. I ordered that AC, but it hasn't come yet. Whew. All right, some like super sweaty, hot Pilates. Okay, feet about mat distance. We'll do your spine stretch forward, soften your knees. I know you want to sit up tall, guys, as if there's like that brick wall right behind you, right? So back of your spine, maybe the back of your shoulders, open your collarbone wide, and the very back of your head up against that wall. Now take your arms out in front of you, palms down, weights or no weights. Inhale, sit up tall, pull your belly button up and in away from your legs. And now sit up tall along that brick wall, inhale. And then on your exhale, drop your chin away from the brick wall, your head, I should say. Crease forward, start to peel your shoulders off of that brick wall. Reach the weights up and forward. Draw your belly button in to kiss the brick wall, but try to peel your spine away from the brick wall. So the trick to this one, guys, is reaching your spine as far forward as you can, but still lifting on the sides. And then you'll pull your belly button in. You'll use that lift to stack yourself up tall. And then again, inhale. Knit your ribs together, crease over your rib cage, peel your bones away from the wall, try to create more air, more space, more lift between those bones, and then pull your belly button back to stack up tall. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hug your ribs together, crease forward, the weights travel forward, drop your ears in between your biceps, and now try to crease a little deeper. Try to reach a little further forward. Try to lift a little taller. And then exhale, stack up tall. Good, arms down. So shoulders get a little work there with the weights. We're gonna go right into your saw. Same concept, but twisting. Arms come out to the sides. Let's do like a wide V with our arms. Twist your upper body to your right. Now move that right arm back behind you. Flip your back palm up. Crease forward, reach your weight in that left hand past your right pinky toe. Lift your back palm up. Try to actually look behind you. Pull your belly button in as you crease forward. And then inhale to sit up tall. Twist to the left, flip your back palm up, dive forward, try to look behind you, thinking of creasing at the breastbone still, but now anchoring our right hip heavy. And then inhale up, twist, exhale, dive. Inhale up, keep it moving, twist, exhale, dive. Make sure your feet and your hips are not shifting. Up, twist, dive. Inhale up, pull the low belly in. Rotate up the spine, dive. One more set, twist to the right, dive. Inhale up, last one to the left, and dive. Inhale up to the top, arms come out, arms come down. Whew, those arms, man. Weights are light, but they definitely feel it. All right, let's turn around, and we'll get right into your extension. I'm gonna take another sip of water. All right, quick extension work today. Nothing too extensive because we're gonna get into some of those lunges. So you're gonna lie down on your stomach. Let's do palms on the mat, fingertips right around the line of your shoulders, maybe a little bit in front of, feet about hip distance apart, forehead down, just your simple swan here. Separate your fingers wide, push your palms into the mat, draw your low belly in. Let's try to scoop the hip bones off of the mat and into the body. So again, hugging the low abs in. Take an inhale, exhale. Just take that back bend. Don't even use your arms yet. Just a light touch on your palms. Just thinking back bending right at the breastbone. Lift your chin up, lift your chest up, melt your shoulders down. And then exhale, lower down. And now again, focusing less on how high we can get, more on how long we can get in the lower back. So you'll pull your low belly in. You'll start to take that back bend. Now when you notice your lower back starting to compress a little bit, try to pull the bones forward to the front edge of your mat and try to lengthen your tailbone down by pulling your belly button and your hip bones in. A lot to think about. And then lower down. This time we're gonna add the arms on. If we can, pull your low belly in. You'll start to take that back bend again. Remember to think about keeping the lower back long. Maybe start to straighten your arms by pushing down. Melt your shoulders down. You're back bending, but you're still hugging the low abs in. And then as you lower down, try to stretch the bones longer. Whew. One more like that. With the arms or without, whatever you're capable of. Pull your low belly in. Hip bones scoop to the lower ribs in the front of your body. Now start to lift your chest. Melt your collarbone wide and melt your shoulders down. And now start to push into your arms. Your arms will start to straighten, but you gotta keep pulling the low abs in and the ribs down. And then exhale, stretch the bones longer as we lower down. Whew. Tougher than it looks. All right, let's look to our left. Place your right face cheek on the mat, and then take your hands, one on top of the other, on the small of your back.
And then try to get your hands to come as high up on your back as you can while still keeping one palm on top of the other. Then zipper your legs together and just melt your elbows down, right? So kind of a stretch for the shoulders here. Double leg kicks. So we're gonna pull the low belly in, the hip bones into the body again, right? So still thinking tailbone lengthening down towards the backside of my heels. And now squeeze your inner thighs tightly, pull your belly in tighter, and now kick your bum 3 times. Kick 3, kick 2, kick 1, push down to the tops of your feet, lift your chest for that lift again, turn your palms in towards you, try to keep your palms connected, and then lift your arms up off of your bum. And then lower down, look the other way. 3 kicks, 3, low belly in 2, low belly in 1, push down through the tops of your feet, reach your arms up and back, open your chest, take that back bend. Whoo, you can hear it in my voice. This one's tough. Lower down, look the other way. Again, kick 3, kick 2, kick 1, push down, lift up, reach back. If you can't keep the palms connected, guys, you can separate the hands, but I do want your arms to still be squeezing in towards one another. Lower down, look the other way. Last set. 3, low belly in 2, low belly in 1, push down, lift up, reach back, hold it. Now, keep your chest up, circle your arms out in front of you, palms can face in, lift your legs up. Yeah, good, hold, and now lower everything down. And then lift everything up. And then lower. Lift up, low belly in, reach from fingertips to toes, and lower, still going for that length in the low back here. Lift everything up, and lower. Last one, lift it up, hold it up, and go right into swimming, guys. Kick your arms and legs up, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. 2 more. Can you reach longer from fingertips to toes? Last one, pull your low belly deeper, kick faster. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, pause. Lower everything down. And then sit back. Push yourself back, open your knees wide. Reach your fingertips long, big inhale. And a big exhale. Again, big inhale, breathe, guys. And a big exhale. This should feel nice on the lower back. Maybe push your spine up to the ceiling, get it like an active stretch. And then inhale. And on your exhale, roll yourself up to seated. All right, we're gonna start with some of those lunges here. Grab your slider or your towel, whatever it is that you have to slide on. And the weights, if you want, optional, not mandatory. I'm gonna move my mat back so you can see me a little better. Okay, let's start left leg. So we're gonna do a front forward lunge. So we'll do the left foot forward. We'll do the right foot back on the slider. You'll bend your left knee, sit your tush, back and down, keep that right heel high. And then just take your hands to heart center, hold it here. Find your breath. Shift your left knee back an inch to stack right on top of your left heel. Pop your tailbone up a little higher. Straighten your back leg a little stronger. Sit down 3 inches lower. Hold it here. Now keeping your left leg stable, bend your back knee and glide your back knee in. Slow, slow, slow. Sit deeper, push it back. Back, back, back. Exhale, bend your back knee in. Pull your belly button to your spine. Sit your hips back and down. Press into your right foot and push out. Out, out, out. Bend your back knee, drag it in. Sit deeper. Woo! Losing my balance. Totally a balance game here. Sit back a little deeper, push it back out. Out, out, out. Good. Keep going. So know that if your slider, guys, is like annoying you or not working well, you can always ditch it and just step back slow, tap your toes, step forward slow, tap your toes, right? So you have options. Name of the game is finding the burn in the backside of this left lunging leg, right? The stabilizing leg. We're gonna push that right leg all the way out. We're gonna hold it there, all the way back, sit a little deeper. Now stretch your arms up overhead, biceps by your ears. Now push down through your left heel and start to rise up as you lower your arms. Slow,
slow, then sit your butt back, lift your arms up, lower, 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 push down, rise up, slow, dig into your left heel, about 75% of the way up. Then sit your butt back, lift your arms, slow, slow, woo, wrap that right hip forward, pull your left hip back, looking good, guys, keep it going, good, still has the wine bottles, so awesome. All right, guys, we're gonna hold it down. We got one more set of the bending of the back knee. Hold it down at the bottom, reach your arms up. Try to keep your arms up here. Bend your back knee in, and in, stay low, push it out. Don't forget about that core, right? So you still need to knit your ribs together. You still gotta pull that low belly in. If you can keep those arms up, keep them up. Maybe they come to heart center, but if they do that, maybe you sit deeper. Right, so you challenge yourself somehow. Whoo! All right, guys, just two more. Bend that back knee in. Shift your weight back into the back end of your left heel. Push that back leg out. Slow, slow. Last one, bend it in. Slowly push it out. Push it out. Push it out. Push it out. Stay there, hold it. Sit 3 inches deeper into your lunge. Pop your abdomen up a little higher. Straighten your back leg a little stronger. Lift your back heel higher. Hold for 5. Hold for 4. Hold for 3. Hold for 2. Hold for 1. Step forward. Woo! All right, side lunge. Turn to the side. So this is gonna be your lateral lunge. Left foot on the ground. Right toe still on the slider. Sit your tush back. So you're gonna find that lunge. This time now, 90% of my weight is on this left standing leg. Now this right leg tends to go behind us. Try to pull it forward more and take this right hip and press it forward. Left hip pulls back. Hands to heart center. Shift your weight onto that left leg into the pinky side edge of your left foot. Now sit down a little deeper. Now pull your belly button in deeper. Now bend your right knee in, sit deeper, push your right leg out. Out, slowly drag it in. As it comes in, sit your tush back and down a little deeper. Don't forget about that core, guys. Draw your belly in. And now as you push that right leg out, shift your weight into your left foot a little bit more. Good. Now, if you're feeling any lower back discomfort, guys, I need you to draw your abdominals in tighter. I need you to lift this right hip up and in a little bit more. So right hip lifts in towards your right rib. Always, always taking it back to that core. Last one, we're gonna go for that rise. Push that right leg all the way out, hold it. Sit a little bit deeper. Now let's take your arms out to the sides. Yeah, and now you're gonna rise up as your arms lower. Slow, slow, slow. Sit your butt back, arms go up. Arms go up, arms go up, get deeper, get deeper, get deeper, up. And then push down into your left heel, rise up slow. Rise up slow. Rise up slow, keep your left knee soft, and then sit your tush back. Tip your torso forward a lot, reach your arms up, and try to sit back into the back end of your left heel, and then lower. Whoo! I'm getting the burn, guys, the shake and the sweat. And then lower down. Lower. Lower. Lower, we got one more up. 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 Up, last one, we're gonna hold it down. Lower, lower, lower. Try to keep your arms up, bend the right knee in, in. Oh my gosh, send it out. Out, keep breathing. Out, bend the right knee in, try to keep those arms up. Woo! Push into your left heel, push that right leg out. Out, out. 2 more, guys. Keep those arms up with me. I'm struggling. I am admitting that I am struggling. Shh. Right leg out. We got one more. Right leg in. Keep those arms up. Push it out. Out. Hold 5. Hold 4. Hold 3. Hold 2. Step up 1. Ugh. All right. Put those weights down. grab your resistance band. Did I tell you to grab that? I forgot to tell you that earlier. Grab your band. Hopefully you have it around you anyway. We're gonna come down to kneeling. Again, I need a sip of water. Clearly not hydrated enough. All right, guys. Actually, it's easier for me to put it on when I'm standing. So you're gonna take it right around your ankles. We're gonna come down to the knees and down to the elbows. Elbows under shoulders. There we go. Knees about hip distance apart. Curl your right toes onto the mat. Bend your left knee up to tabletop. Actually, whoops, I'm forgetting a step. Take the band onto the arch of your left foot. Ankle of right foot, arch of left foot. Then you can press it up. So you're gonna push against the band, find your leg at that 90-degree position, and now draw your low belly in, push down into both forearms, broaden the space between your shoulder blades, flex that left foot, and now just pulse up and up, up, up. Good, we got 5, 4, 3, low belly tighter, 2, push up 1, hold it, keep that leg high, just stretch your leg all the way back, and then bend the knee all the way in. So your knee stays high as you bend, and then stretch it back. You should feel your hamstring kind of lengthening as you stretch it back, and then bend it in. Just 3 more, stretch it back, try to lift the knee higher, shift your weight more into your left elbow, and then bend it in, but lift the knee higher. Whew. 2 more, guys. So we wanna think hamstring and glute as we lift that leg up to the ceiling. If you flex through your heel stronger, you'll feel that a little bit more. Send it out, 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 hold it out here, now pulse it up, up, up. We got 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up on 1. Now take it across your body in towards the other leg. So this is gonna be inner thigh work. Lift it a little higher and take it right back to center. Take it across your body towards the right leg and then back to center. So essentially, guys, the higher you can keep your leg up, the straighter you can keep your knee. You're gonna target really, really high inner thighs on that left leg. Ooh! Let's do 4. Nice and slow. 3. Pull those low abs in to protect that low back, guys. 2. Last one, across, and now pulse it in, in. We got 7, 6, this is it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, that's it for the left leg. Bad news, we have to do the right. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna reverse the legs. So we're just gonna stay here with our band. And I'm gonna turn around so you can see me better with the right leg. So we're gonna start with the right leg with the band. So maybe it'll feel a little different. So we're gonna take the band onto the ankle of the left, onto the arch of your right. Ankle of left, arch of right. Elbows down, right under your shoulders. Wrap one fist around the other if you need to. Push down through your forearms. Curl your left toes onto the mat. And now press that right ankle up to the ceiling. 90-degree bend in your knee. Flex your right heel, pulse it up, up, up. Reset your center core, draw the low abs in. We got 5, 4, little pulse. 3, 2, hold it up on 1. Stretch your heel out, nice and slow. Bend it right back and try to lift your thigh bone higher against the resistance. And then stretch it out. I know. Knit your ribs together below you, and then bend. Whew. Got 3 more, guys. Take it at this slow pace. I'm noticing that my body's leaning to the left. Try to shift more weight into your right working side. Maybe wrap your right hip down to square off to the mat a little bit more. Extend it out slow, and then bend it in. Last one, we're gonna extend it out, all the way out. Flex through your heel and pulse it up. Up, up. We got 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it slowly. Take it across the bottom leg and back to center. It comes across the bottom leg. You squeeze inner thigh in towards the left, and then it comes back to center. As you do these, can you try to keep the leg
as active and as straight as possible. Can you flex the heel as much as possible? And can you lift your leg as high as possible? We got 2 more. Across the bottom leg, back to center. Last one across, hold it there, now pulse it in, in. We got 7, keep it high. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ugh, take the band, those inner thighs. All right, ditch the band, grab your weights, back to our lunges. Stand up, we're gonna do that side lunge first. So we'll do right foot down, left toe slider, sit your tush back. You'll take your weights to heart center, left leg out. So sit down, but now shift your weight to the right more. Let's imagine a wall on the right side of our body. So outer ankle, outer right knee, outer right hip, maybe even outer right shoulder, all up against that wall. And now bend your left knee in, press into your left foot, push it out, out, sit a little deeper, bend your left knee in, ooh, in, a little harder after that bungee. Now push the left leg out, out. We got 2 more, guys. Try to use these last 2 to shift your right knee back a little bit, right? And when you push the left leg out, press into the pinky side edge of your right foot. You got 1 more, in, slowly push it out, hold it, sit 3 inches further back and down. Now take your arms out to the sides, palms down. Now push down through your right heel and rise up slow, sit your tush back, bend your right knee, drop your chest forward, slow, arms high. Now dig into your right heel. Let's use those inner thighs that we just warmed up to rise up. And now as you lower, remember to push into the edge of the pinky of your right foot. Arms high. And then rise slow, zipper through those inner thighs. Lift your left hip up and in towards your left lower rib. And then keep the left hip lifting up even as you lower down. Down. We got 1 more up. Sit your tush back, lower down. Down. And down, keep those arms up, bend your left knee in. This is the tough one. In, push it out slow. 3 more slow. Wrap your shoulders down your back. Maybe take your arms slightly forward. So kind of like a wide V. Bend your left knee in. Can you sit your right knee back a little bit more? Shift your weight into the back end of the right heel. Left leg out. Last one, bend it in. Keep breathing. 2, 3, 4, push it out slow. Hold it here, sit deeper for 5. Hold 4, hold 3, hold 2, hold 1, stand up. Woo! All right, guys, last one for the legs. We got that forward front lunge, right foot forward, left toes back on my slider. I'm gonna come right down into that lunge, keep your heart rate up. So my heart's beating pretty fast. Remember to keep breathing. Hands at heart center with your weights, back leg straight. Woo. Push down into your right heel, bend your back knee in. Back knee in. Shift your weight back a little bit more, push your back leg out. Out, bend your back knee in. Zipper through those inner thighs. Wrap your right hip back, pull your left hip forward, and then push it back. Back. As your back knee comes in, shift your right knee back. Try to sit your bum a little lower, tip your torso forward more, and then push it out. Don't forget those low abs. Out. 1 more, bend it in. In, sit deeper, push it out slow.
Slow. Slow, send it all the way out, guys, get a little lower. Stretch your arms up, biceps by ears. Now push down to rise up slow, arms lower. Slow. Slow, I gotta shake, guys, slow. I gotta shake on through that right leg, sit down. Arms rise up, arms rise up. Arms rise up, push down to rise up slow. Push into both feet. Rock your left hip forward. Pull your right hip back. And then sit your tush back. Tip your torso forward. Lift your arms. And lower. Good, one more, rise up. 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 Up, sit your tush back, lift your arms. Sit down. Sit down. Hold it here. Now bend your back knee in. In, sit deeper, push it out. I gotta take those hands to heart center, guys. If you can keep those arms up overhead, be better than me. Sit a little deeper, bend your back knee in. Gotta keep breathing. And then push your back leg out. Wrap your right hip back, left hip forward. Sit a little lower, just 2 more. Back knee in, back leg out, slow. Out, sit a little deeper, last one, back knee in, sit deeper, push it out, last one, out, all the way out, stretch those arms up overhead, this is it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, step forward. Woo! All right, guys, ditch those weights. We are done with the weights, we are done with the slider. Lie down on your back. Let's go for that 4-figure stretch. It's gonna feel really nice here. Lie down, bend your right knee, and take your right ankle across your left knee. Whew, sweaty. Those slow movements, right? Really, really intense. Now take your right knee and try to push it away from you. If you don't feel enough of a stretch here on your right or out thigh, guys, you know you can always pull that shape towards you. Grab behind your left thigh. Pull that 4-figure shape towards you. Maybe rock side to side. If this still is not enough, knee over knee, grab your ankles, flex your feet, and then just try to pull towards you again. Pretty intense stretch, but feels so good after that leg block. And then let's switch sides, feet down. Let's do left ankle over right knee. You can hang out here with your 4-figure, push your left knee out. We're going for outer left hip, left glute, or pull that shape towards you. Grab behind your right thigh, and then maybe rock side to side. Try to flex both feet or point both feet. In other words, you just want your feet to be active. It does help protect the flexion in your knees. Or take knee over knee. I'm gonna go for this one. Grab onto your ankles and pull towards you. Pretty big stretch. Guys, we are almost done. Enjoy this moment right here. We're gonna do some side planks to finish you off. All right, uncross those ankles, rock yourself up. I'm gonna start left elbow down. So we'll take the left elbow right underneath the left shoulder. Make sure that is actually truly right underneath your shoulder. Now, if you wanna do knees, you stack the knees, you swing your feet behind you. If you wanna do feet, extend, find a small bend in your knees, legs out, and you can find your heels right in line with your tush. So your knees are a little bit forward of that line that your body's creating. Now, right hand on the mat, you're gonna push up into your side plank and then see if you can lift that right hand up to the ceiling. Just hold, knees or feet. Take that top hip and rotate it forward. Reach that top arm up to the ceiling. Let's take our top hand to the base of our neck. So lifting those hips a little higher. And now let's rotate the upper body to the mat and then open it back up. So simple rotation. Rotate your shoulders, your ribs, but try not to let that top hip go. And then you'll open back to center. Just 3 more. So as you rotate the right rib down, try to pull your right hip back. And then back to center. 2 more. Kind of goes back to that first original twisting stretch we did. And then open. Last one, rotate. And open, hold it. Now pulse your hips up. Little up, bite the bottom hip. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hips down. Whew. Other side. Right elbow down, guys. You're almost done. Right elbow under right shoulder. Either knees stacked, ankles all the way behind you, or legs slightly bent. If you're gonna go do feet, stack your feet. Heels slightly behind your knees. Left hand down on the mat to help you set up. Push into your right elbow, lift your hips. Start by stretching that top arm up. Rotate that top hip forward a little bit. Take your top hand to the base of your neck and a rotate to the ground. Nice and slow. And then open back up. Keep breathing. And then rotate. Try to rotate that shoulder parallel to the mat. And then you open back up wide. Good, 3 more. Whoops. Don't lose your balance like me. Try to keep that top hip from moving, right? So it really is using your abdominals in a very specific way. Pull your top hip back, but rotate your rib down. 2 more, I think, right? And open. Last one, rotate. And open, hold it here. Pulse your hips up. Pulse up. Pulse up. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hips down. One more thing, guys. Just roll onto your hands and knees. Set your hips back. We're going to end today in a really nice child's pose. So a nice big inhale and a nice big exhale. Reach your fingertips really, really long, but try to sit your hips really heavy on your heels. Open your knees wide. Inhale and exhale. Walk your hands to the right side of your mat. Try to reach your left middle finger longer than your right, and then feel your left hip pull back a little, and you should feel a big stretch left side of your body. Left armpit, left lat, waistline. And then walk your hands to the other side, the left side. So now my right middle finger is going to try to reach longer than my left fingers. And then I'll kind of press the side of my body out on that right side. You'll feel a big stretch through the side of your ribs, your lat, your armpit, maybe even all the way up through that right tricep, right arm. And then come all the way back to center. Keep your arms heavy, your head heavy. Sit your tush back. Let your arms slide along the mat, guys, as you roll one bone at a time. Up to seated. Roll your shoulders back. Roll your chin up. And you guys are done. Good job, my AM ladies.